Hi everybody, this is a review on the Blackjack Classic Blades Model 1.7. Let me just wipe that down. The special thing about this particular knife is that it is one of the old Effingham knives. The history of blackjack knives is a little bit complicated and I'm not really familiar with all that. I mean, a year ago or so I checked them out and read all the history, but I can't really remember. Anyways, this knife is from the 90s, let's say. So, what is this? This is a fixed blade, as you can see. It has a blade length of 7 inches, overall length of 12.25 inches. It weighs around 10 ounces, just the knife. And it is the steel on this one, on the new ones, is A2. The steel on this one is, as far as I believe, 1095. And it came with this sheath. Now, if you buy these today, they're still available. They're made by Bart River Knives, as was this knife. If you buy these today, they're in A2. The sheath looks different. They have some lashing points down here, and it's just a little bit different. For example, the new ones have a lanyard hole. This does not. To be honest, I prefer this one. This is a really special knife, just because it is so old, and they are hard to find and expensive to find. I mean, for the money you buy like one of these, you can buy almost a Randall Model 1. And if you haven't noticed by now, this one here is basically a Randall Model 1. I love Randall knives. I've had 2 of them in the past. And the Model 1 is of course a classic. There are lots of good videos out there detailing that knife. So, the Model 1, or this knife here, is a classic fighter, classic military knife. It has stacked leather handles. It has colored washers, a brass finger guard. This is an aluminium butt cap and a nut. The knife is a stick tang, so the tang of the knife goes all the way through the butt cap and is threaded, and then they sawed it off. This makes for a fairly durable knife. I'm not sure how wide exactly the tang is inside the handle, but I bet it's fairly wide. I mean, you can see a little bit of a gap here, and my best estimation, I need a pointy thingy, let's take this, is that the tang is around from here to here. So, I mean, I love this knife. This is great fit and finish. This feels really good in the hand. The leather washers, you see that it flattens on the side here, so you can, this is a knife made for fighting. You can hold it in the classic Randall Model 1 fighting grip, with the edge up. This is like the soldiers in World War II were trained with these knives like this, and you can like stab up. And I mean, I could show you like in a full body shot, but what you basically have is like when your arm is your wrist is locked and your arm is straight, and you just hold it like this. Then you have a natural angle that gets up, and you, like, in a fighting scenario, I mean, these were soldiers trained for like hand-to-hand combat and all that. That's not really applicable today anymore. But grab the guy and grab his shoulder and whatever, stab him. There's a video out there, I think, that shows this. Maybe I could find that. And that's really cool. It's like a hand-to-hand combat World War II training video. Really cool. That shows like fighting with this knife, like this. It has a choil for chopping up. It's very, very sharp. It's a convex grind. This is easily one of the sharpest knives I own, together with my Emerson. That is zero grind. This one here is easily sharpened. The sheath fits great. I mean, I love this knife. Can't say that enough. I got it in a trade, and I got a really good deal. I don't think the guy knew what he had, but we were both really happy, and I'm still really happy. I've had it like for like 6 months or so, and the honeymoon phase, as you often have with knives, is still not over. As far as usage goes, this is not really a woods knife. This is more of a collectible. I admire it. It's right here next to my computer all the time. I mean, I fondle it a lot. Yeah, I would love to be able to carry this. Unfortunately, the law prevents me from that. As far as food prep and that stuff goes, I have another knife that is more suited to that, and I've made a video, but let me just show you. Because in fact I have cut up some fruit and some vegetables today, and this is my Bowie knife that I EDC a lot of days. The black stuff is from like, I have no idea what that's from. But I use this for a food prep knife mostly, and this is just for admiring and fondling. And yeah, love this knife. I mean, you don't really see all too much footage of this knife, especially not the old Effingham style. And the blade style has changed a little bit, as well as the stamps have changed with the new ones. But this one is a true copy, and not a copy in like they copied the design and they ripped Randall off, but Randall in fact gave Blackjack Knives the authorization to make a budget Model 1, and this is what this was. Like I said, these are really rare and valuable today. I would love to get a real Model 1. I have a couple of Randalls on my radar. Model 1 is further down because I have this knife. But like the real Model 1 from Randall made knives, they have a sharpened false edge. And this is just a beautiful knife, great in the hand. I mean, I love this knife, seriously. Seriously a good knife. So, this was very unprepared, but I hope you have enjoyed it, because this is just one of these knives that are so beautiful to look at, in my opinion. Nice, thin. The swedge is great. I mean, the grind lines, like every time you look at it, you see something new. It's just beautiful. Great. Thanks for watching.